What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Hope everyone's having a great weekend. I had a pretty good one so far, at least. I wanted to talk today about a crypto coin or network, really, I thought was completely done, would never see the light of day again, but apparently has been performing well. There are signs of a big comeback. People calling it a sleeping giant. It could be. I've bought some on spot markets and a little bit of leverage trading. I will be showing why I did this in the video. Other than that, I also wanted to thank about the subscribers rolling in. Thank you very much. Yeah, I really appreciate it. If you haven't already, please leave a like and subscribe. Yeah, the channel's growing fast, and yeah, the faster we grow, the more content I can produce, and the more value I hope to provide you. All right, let's get into the video. All right, so as I was saying, I wanted to talk about Terra Luna, but also about the market itself, because yeah, we keep increasing the total market cap, so there's more volume in the market. We are also shifting more and more towards the altcoin season. The last video I did, we were on 64 out of the top of my head, but we're very close to an altcoin season. Now, Bitcoin slowing down, money flows to other places. Yeah, we have to spot the gems. We have to spot the ones that are going to go. I think there's a few indicators that are really pointing towards Terra Luna possibly making a comeback. And if you haven't heard about Terra Luna or you weren't around in crypto at that time, it was a very big network. It turned out to be fraudulent, basically. It crashed. There was a coin mechanism which basically torpedoed their UST coin as well, their stable coin. Investors lost lots and lots of money, and basically it torpedoed the entire network. Now the founder, basically the person who did all this, has been arrested. I think he's behind bars for years and years to come. However, the original developers and the team, they took over and they're trying to rebuild. And apparently they're doing a huge burn, or they just did it. I'm not entirely sure. I see the price moving up, so quite possibly we could shoot up further as the altcoin season starts. People will be looking at projects, promising projects, and yeah, it had a huge use case in the past. And if it gains a fraction of that momentum, I think we're in a very good spot to acquire some. And I will be buying some, but I'll be holding it at least for now. I won't massively buy it, but I think it's enough for my personal opinion to make an educated bet, I guess. Um, as we see in the weekends, these altcoins, they're starting to push more and more. The last video was almost all red, but we're seeing a lot of influx to the altcoins already. And if we look at Terra Luna, like on the all time, yeah, it's down 99%. You'd think this is completely dead, but if we look at the 1 day, we're up a little. And if we look at the 7 days, also up. It's there is volume. A month, 40%. I mean, 40% in a month is good on any token. And we can see the market cap 722 million. Also not bad. Doesn't seem to me like it'll be drained tomorrow. It does not have a max supply. That is a little risky, but I read that they stopped the mechanism from printing more tokens, so it doesn't. They could reactivate it in the future, but at this point, they will not increase the supply. And in fact, they burned a couple billion tokens lately, which is also a very good sign for us. Um, what I wanted to talk about as well is this is the news message I was talking about. Luna Classic price could source that Luna burns 1.34 billion tokens, which is an incredible amount of tokens, of course. And they have announced they will be doing more burns in the future. They're dedicated, sorry, they're dedicated to making this network part of the main ones again. They're trying to push it back, restore the faith in it. And if they manage to do this, obviously it would be only logical that volume increases into it, trading will increase into it, and price will go up with all this coming to it. And as I said, I also found AI predicts price per year end, and obviously you have to take this with a grain of salt. But the bullish factors, they're doing token burns, they have community involvement. It's still one of the most active, and we can see this in the price. It's still being traded, which that's the biggest concern for me. Like, is it being actively traded? If it's not, then most likely it won't do anything. It needs volume, it needs users, it needs trading. So they're also working on utility projects and market sentiment. That's also a big factor, considering we're moving into an altcoin season, which we have not seen for a very long time. Uh, this could all indicate that, like I said, people are looking for these projects to be legit. And I think they have done quite a bit to restore the faith in it. Obviously, there are bearish factors as well. Like, they have stiff competition for sure, regulatory risk, high volatility. But in this case, for a risky bet, I like high volatility. I want it highly volatile, because I think we're pretty much at the bottom for it at the moment. Obviously, it could go lower. It could completely blow up on me. But I have bought a little bit. Uh, I don't really care about these numbers. Like, it could go 74% up, it could go 20% down, all completely fine. We'll just see what happens. But I think this could be a very good move. And then, yeah, longer term, like year, maybe 2 years, it could completely explode. And there's not a lot of tokens out there that, in my opinion, can still do this apart from meme coins. But yeah, with memes, it's also just a case of betting on the right horse. uh, this pretty much is as well. But yeah, I think that they've done enough to warrant the educated bet. And if we're looking at the greed and fear index, we're still in extreme greed. We had a little sharp drop, but we're still sticking to that area. Altcoin season 73, so close to it. I think we'll definitely be seeing a lot of activity in the coming month. And like I've said in the previous videos, I have topped up all my spot buys as well. And one more completely bullish fact for me on Terra Luna is the fact, if you look at Terra Classic, there's been a bunch of videos on it. The average age is 6 years old. However, this is 2 weeks ago. Top videos 22 hours ago, 2 days ago, 6 days ago. It's the same guy, but 1 day ago. UST repeg. If this happens, by the way, if UST would multiply exponentially, so they'll have to figure out a good way to do that. But five days ago, 21 hours ago, 1 month ago, this guy is pretty. I've just noticed it's almost all the same guy, but he's pretty active on it. But I think Terra Luna could do very well, and considering all the good news that's pairing with it, if it starts to gain traction, if you all like and subscribe to this video and you all share it, yeah, it could definitely, not just with me, of course, but it could definitely draw more volume and attention to it. And if it catches on, it could definitely push the token back up. And if we look at this is the market cap chart. I was looking at it earlier, but if we look at the price, obviously the price is completely nothing. But if we look at the market cap is the same, and the market cap can increase. It can increase exponentially. So if we increase that market cap and then we burn more tokens, the price will automatically go up. Obviously, these are big ifs, but there's more news about let's repeg USDC, make LUNC great again. As community times coin market cap dashboard. There's a lot of news for a token that's been dead for that long. I think there's a lot of good news on it. So I bought a little bit. Please don't blindly copy what I do. Do your own research, read up on it. If you think it could do it, maybe buy a little. If not, completely fine as well. You could take a little leverage trade on it if you want to. I opened it, a small one. I just opened it, and I've got a second position. It's not the ideal place, but I felt a little. I wanted to trade a little, so I opened it. It's not the ideal place, but we are seeing more volume in it. Look, I mean, this is definitely a lot of volume, a lot of trading volume at least. So yeah, I definitely think we can see something happen here. And yeah, if you also want to trade on BitUnix, I think it's a very easy exchange to use, easy to adjust the margin, take out margin, put more in, lower leverage, higher leverage, whatever. I think it's very easy to use. I have a link to it in the description below, and you get some deposit bonuses and whatever. So yeah, if you want to use it, feel free to use it. And yeah, I think, like I said, in short, I think the video could, the video, I think it could do very well, and I'm hoping it goes back to its classic highs. Obviously, this with the current supply, this is almost next to impossible to do this. Or at least this. The supply of tokens was much lower at the time, but they, like I said, they stopped the max supply and they're burning tokens. So it could end up working very well in our favor. All right, let me know what you guys think. If you had a great weekend, a bad weekend, if you want me to talk about a token, if you have questions about a different token, feel free to ask everything in the comments below. I'll try to answer them, or maybe I'll even do a video about them. Yeah, and if you like the video, leave a like, subscribe, and see you on the next one. Have a great weekend.